This is a steel band concert. We have fun at steel band concerts. Not that other concerts we've done are not fun, but you are allowed to smile and move around a little bit. Okay? If the mood strikes you, you want to get up and dance a little bit, that's fine too. We've got plenty of room. Just if you need to stretch right now, you might want to do that, because I understand that sometimes muscles can get tight. But we're going to play some different things for you. We're going to play some traditional stuff. We're going to play some familiar tunes. And as the weather has been going this spring, I said we're going to have an indoor and outdoor option. I looked at the weather before today and I said, yeah, we're going to do the indoor option. And isn't that beautiful out there? We've been having outdoor performance and we're very beautiful. But anyway, we hope that you all enjoy this. And we're going to start off with a traditional tune by the Mighty Sparrow. This is called Soca Pressure. Just a little bit. Like I said, we're going to play some traditional steel drum stuff, and then we're also going to play some familiar melodies. If Soca Pressure was familiar to you, congratulations. If not, that is definitely a traditional one from the Mighty Sparrow, as mentioned before. This next one is from the Beatles, and some of you should definitely know this one. This is Life Goes On. I'm sure everybody out here would agree that this has been some crazy times we've been through, yes?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Those of you that didn't vocalize, you shook your head very aggressively. Some of those crazy times, minus the shutdown, the quarantine, you know, all those words that we don't like to say anymore, but we had some losses in that time. And with things going back to a more regular, well, it's never going to be back to normal, but whatever the new standard is, when things go back to standard, I thought, man, wouldn't it be so cool if we could play this chart. And unfortunately, we lost Johnny Nash this year, but I thought it was very fitting that we're on the upside of things and we can definitely see clearly. So this is, I can see clearly now. Traditional one, and I think it's a band favorite. Would you guys say it's a favorite of yours, maybe? Or is that the other one? It's the other one, okay. This is a favorite for some. These instruments originated in Trinidad and Tobago, so the next one that we're playing is by Boozy Sharp, which is another person that was pivotal in developing these instruments to where they are today. This is called Tobago Jam. So, some of you may have heard the story, some of you may not, but when I was in grad school at Colorado State University in South Georgia, just 15 miles north of the Florida line, we had a steel drum band. We would go on tour to schools down in the Panhandle of Florida and everything. And I was very fortunate to run across the guy who built the bands. His name is Tom Reynolds, and he is still alive in Sanford, Florida, which is around Tampa. Does anybody, you're going to have to help me with this, with the band that he was a member of? Hamilton, Joe Franklin Reynolds. Anybody know the name of that group? Yeah, he was the drummer for that group. And he grew up in St. Croix. But he's still alive today. His son, actually, is now manning the business. But these pans were made by Tom Reynolds and son at Tropical Hammer in Florida. So as we were putting together a concert for this year and everything, I thought, you know what? He did a song that I heard long ago called Jamaica Farewell. And it was a medley of a couple of things. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to pay a little honor to him. And I arranged this with his permission, of course. And we've already sent him us playing this. And he was very appreciative. It was very nerve-wracking for me. But this is his medley. This is Jamaica Farewell. So who remembers the Serpent Safaris? Oh, what? I got a couple. Okay, I got a couple. Very sad. Make sure I'm on the right tune here. Okay, cool. Has anybody ever heard the tune White Rock before?
Yes.
Let's try that again. They're plotting on me up here, so I'm a little nervous. So, has anybody ever heard the tune White Rock? Yes? Okay. We've got that, and we're going to play this. It's going to have just a little bit of a twist. And so if you feel the need to get up and surf a little bit, have fun. But in the one little twist, just be careful. Be careful. Don't make me nervous. So again, to go with some of the vision that we have when it's now back to the new standard and everything, this is another Beatles arrangement, little special arrangement that I decided to pull out for this concert. This is Here Comes the Sun.
Oh.
traditional one. I'm not going to mess with the mic. You guys can hear me. And I'm afraid I'm going to leave it on and it's going to have background. Anyway, the next traditional piece we've got is called Mary Ann. This is another Highland favorite, and we hope you enjoy it. Mary Ann. Fast and Furious, if you all don't object. So we're going to start with another traditional one is Mercedes. And this is very, very traditional for both islands of Trinidad and Tobago. And we hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Mercedes. Play fast. Okay, So one of the things that first of all, Jimmy Blankenship, thank you for again hosting us in this wonderful facility. We love playing here, jazz band and steel band, and we want to keep that going, especially in the future when we might not be able to perform outside. Tonight would have been a lovely night for that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry if I would have said, let's go outside. You all been out there under umbrellas going, no, we don't like it. So one of the things that I wanted to do when I first started this group is to start a tour with them, to go to area schools. We had momentum going the first year, and then that lovely interruption we had. I can't remember what it's called now, but it was an interruption that just kind of messed everything up. But we're back in full force now, And this is kind of a kickoff because this Friday, this group is officially going to get to go on tour, which is awesome. We will start the day out at Sabine High School, which is just down the road, performing Gladewater, and then we'll end the day at Hallsville High School. And I think it's a great opportunity for these guys and gals to get out and play and tour on instruments that are not normally seen in the school setting. And it's also a great staple for Kilgore College to have this group that can go out as goodwill ambassadors and help let everybody know that, hey, there's good things going on this campus. So before we start that, how many of you all have ever played, counting last semester, this semester, before you started this group, played steel drums before at all? And that would be me. That's it. There's only 2 of us that have had experience on these instruments. Okay. How many of you are percussionists in this group? Okay. So you turned into a jack of all trades. But yes. Okay. One of our music majors. He is a tuba player. He's not a tuba. He's a tuba player. Avery is another music major. He is a saxophone major, but he is doubling on drum set. Blake Chamberlain is going to be he's an education major, but he is also a percussionist. He is from Hallsville. Morgan Peak, another music major, euphonium, not a percussionist. He is the veteran of the group. He is actually one of the initial members of this group, which is awesome. He's done a great job. No, I'm showing mine. Chris Martin, percussion major. Elena Hunger, she's a culinary major. She is our drum major for the band, and she plays flute normally. Wow. To have the concert on the day of the last song that we're going to play, but I didn't want to mess with church night, so it's Cuatro de Mayo, but I want to end with an upbeat one called Cinco de Mayo. We hope you all know the story. And 1, 2,